Hello there.
Give me a few
This
seconds.
is G.E. Shaw. If you're looking for alternative radio station, something different, something unique,
I'm just pulling up all the
straight,
stuff I want to look
hard, thought-provoking, interactive, talk about all types of social issues, then you might want to check us out. We're Sime Mixlr Radio. We are hosted on the Spreaker network. What we do, we bring you the best musicians of the indie world.
Hopefully.
If you want to hear
That
music
guy
that can't
at
grow,
the end of my show said
the
something
best.
good.
Or other musicians such as Zeta Lawrence,
Huh?
LZB. We have hip hop. We have rock,
Somebody
country,
called, one of the friends of mine I
soul,
talked to this morning, said he
rap.
caught the
We
end
bring
of the
it all
show.
to you from the indie world. It's pure, straight
Said he caught the
performance
passion in my
of the
speech.
indie world. Plus,
Okay, you say so.
when you sports, when you issues impacting every part of our world,
I think I'm
globally, locally, domestically. We're all about bringing information and setting a platform for people to call in. If you're looking for a thought-provoking, interactive
Then again,
show,
you are a friend of mine.
programming, then check it out on Spreaker Network. We're Sime Mixlr Radio. If you want to hear more music like Candy Rose, Zeta Lawrence, you need to come and check us out. We are all here for you. We're about
I had a couple
we're about our fans.
problems. My
We're about
internet
people
went down for a whole
who are
hour.
looking for a platform to speak,
I'm like, man, this,
to talk,
I'm gonna
to
take the box
bring their
back.
own opinion.
Pay the hell
They
out.
feel like it would never be heard anywhere else. This is who we are.
No, it's not that.
Sime
I have a short in my
Radio.
box.
Check us out. You can also
Really
check us
starting
out
to
on our
bug me out.
website, sime.today. This is G.E. Shaw. Check us out, would you?
Is there a number that people
Are you an
can dial
independent
that
musician?
has lines in
How
the
would you
show?
like to have your songs
Oh,
played
yeah.
on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening
I'll
to right
advertise it
now?
again. I haven't given so
Join
many different numbers, it's
MusicSubmit.com
ridiculous.
and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's
Well,
free to
my
set
old
up
number,
your
I'll
account,
use
and
now.
we guarantee your
253
music will be
330
considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com. Radio promotion for indie musicians.
6134. I had to get everything cleaned up on that one.
Come on, girl.
And my Skype has the same phone number, so they can call in.
Come
with
on,
that too.
girl. Come on, girl. Be mine. And I
Okay.
will do
And 1,
anything for you.
3.
Come
I got a
on,
song playing,
girl.
but you can still coming up.
Be mine.
And 3,
I will do
2.
anything for you. You
Hello.
will do
This
what
is
you feel my
G.E. Shaw, along with Rhani D Chae. This is Sime Mixlr Radio Tonight and the evening hour with Rhani D Chae.
Come on, girl.
So how we doing, Rhani?
Be my world. Let me in your life. I love your walk and the way you talk. Come on, girl, be mine. Come on, girl.
Before I get into all the more
Come on, girl.
nitty gritty,
Come
straight
on,
to the heart, let's talk about some social issue type thing.
And I will do
On top of that,
anything
let them know this is MJ Smooth.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Be
And after that,
mine.
we'll get back with
Love is
the
right.
rewards, the award ceremony.
Mine.
Yay! We gotta get a little clap on that shit. Come on, let's get a clap. Come on. Yeah. Let's give a double clap on that.
We are here.
Sorry, AJ. I love you, man, but this is for Miss Rhani D Chae. One more time. One more
Come
time.
on,
Put another
girl.
clap out. Yeah.
Open your world.
Thank you,
Don't
thank you,
you
thank you. I know it's not for me, but thank you for showing me out. Thank you.
Gonna love your smell and your fancy nails. So come on, girl, be
I'm
mine.
trying to get this guy on for
Come
you.
on, girl.
I like his style. Him and you.
Come on, girl,
Old
girl.
school type.
Come on, girl.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all the indie music out there.
Mine.
But I just like him, and I want to get a hold of this young man who's in Tacoma.
Anything for you.
Yeah, I got his music too.
Come
A
on,
couple years ago, I started been playing
be
it. And
mine.
a lot of it, I like it. His rap is old school, and I like the style and what he uses. And we will hear again from Come On Girl with AJ Smooth later on in the show. Because I disturbed him a little bit, and I know that. But I had to give the applause out to Miss Rhani D Chae here. Okay. All right. So this is what we got going on. We got Rhani online, the co-host, Sime Mixlr Radio, and she's got some news for us. Bring it on, Rhani.
Well, I'm a member of the Rave Reviews Book Club, which is a large book club, largely over the internet. And we're mostly writers, although there are a lot of readers in the group too. And every year we have our own version, I guess, of the Oscars, where we have books that win for things like Best Book, Best Cover, Best Trailer, all kinds of things.
So basically, you're like the modern version of the indie world's Oscar Awards.
Exactly.
Okay.
And last year, I published a book called One Dyke Cozy, and that book actually came in second place for the Book of the Year.
Impressive.
Thank you. I was quite happy.
So what comes along with it? Did they get one of these little fancy pendants or trophies or plaques?
I got a certificate that it's virtual, and I can post it on my blog. And if you win some of these things, you get a little sticker that you can add to your book cover, so that every time you post your book cover, it'll have this little sticker on it that says you won this, that, or the other thing. So for second place, we get a certificate, but we can still, like I said, put that on our blogs and whatnot.
Now, you keep saying, I know a little bit about it. I know you've been trying to get me to join the club, and I think I'm going to break down and put my books into the club. I don't know yet, because I'm doing okay, but I think I'm going to do that. I might get a little bit more longevity and popularity overseas, maybe in some area, a lot of other places. Hopefully, globally, that's my boy. I gotta get it going. All right, but as far as Ravens Club, what people don't know, how big is it?
We have, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 to 500 members total.
That's not bad.
No.
Are y'all growing, or is that about the mainstay of the club?
Oh no, it grows constantly because this is one of the most supportive and productive book clubs out there. I've joined several over the last few years, and I should say I've joined and left several over the last few years. But Rave Reviews has so many different ways that we all work to promote each other. We do massive promotion on Twitter. We do promotions on Facebook. So we have something called a Push Tuesday, where basically all of the active members in the club, and there's probably about 150, 200 of them, will all spend that particular day pushing your book on all of their social media platforms. So you get a lot of exposure and a lot of book sales that way. We also have several blog talk radio shows. I'm a co-host of one of those. So those air periodically throughout the month. And again, if your book is on there, then depending on which show it is, you're either talking about yourself as a writer, you're talking about a particular book, So yeah, there is a lot of support and exposure. We're getting ready to host our 3rd annual virtual writers conference at Book Expo. And so a lot of us that are members of the club will have our books listed in our little booths, and people at the club can come by and virtually, of course, can come by our booth and read about our books and hopefully buy them.
Yay! So,
Yeah.
seriously though, I'm very familiar. I'm pretty, for an old guy, I'm pretty tech savvy, I think.
Okay.
But and I understand the virtual world and virtuality and all that. But now, when you say the virtual conference, and you say a conference the way you say it, so, I mean, I know, okay, that you're not actually sitting there, you know, with your books and your little booth and everything. So, and this conference is how many days?
I think it's a week. I'm not sure, but I think last year it was a week, and I'm thinking it will probably be a week this year.
So, you know, as so it's a weekly conference. So when I look at that and I think about that in my mind, how does that actually work? Like I said, I know you're not sitting there with your, you know, at your booth. So how does that actually work?
There is a main site for the conference, and let's say you want to look at the author booth. You would click on that link, and it would bring up a list of all of the authors who have a booth. And then you would click on, for example, my link, and you would go to my booth, and you would be looking at a web page that has my books listed on it, and the purchase links for my book, and anything about myself that I wanted to add.
Okay.
Basically, it would be like you walked up to a table and saw my books laying out in front of you, and I would be sitting there, so you could say, "Gee, Rhani, how long have you been writing?" You know, with something like that, and that information would be on my page if I felt like putting it there.
So basically, is it also linked to like a chat room where you can, you know, like if you want to talk to the person personally, is there like a chat room that you can like message or chat with someone? And is there a certain times that you're able to do that?
No, there is no chat room. You have our contact information would be on the page. So if you wanted to email me, you could, you know, or you could follow my social media because all of those links would be there. But there's not an actual chat room.
Okay.
And most of the we also have vendors this year. So for example, if you're looking to get a book cover, there will probably be somebody there that has a booth that will have samples of their book covers. So you could then contact this person and you know, see about them making one for you. We also have, what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh, mercy, I can't even think of it. People who present things like little classes, let's say a Marketing 101 class. We'll have somebody who's instructing in Marketing 101, and so let's say you decide to take that course, or that little mini course, it might be a YouTube video that you would watch on marketing. It might be a chat room situation where you could go in there and, you know, ask questions of this person, and or it could be like a blog post where you would just go to the blog and read about marketing. There's a lot of different options for the instructors, depending on what it is that they're teaching and how they feel that would be best done.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
A lot of different options as far as instructional things this year. So,
Okay. So basically, you got a good format that allows you to do a little bit of everything.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So, throughout this week, do you have like maybe a conference that actually people are actually in that partake in this conference? Like, you know, like some traditional conference, you might have, you know, all this stuff going on, right? And then there's like, you know, a sidebar, for lack of another word for right now. And that sidebar allows you and several other people to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right. we don't have anything like that at this point because so many of our members are in different parts of the world, and so the time zone issue is a problem. As far as when some people are awake and it's evening time, they're home from work, they could be communicating. Other people are asleep because it's the middle of the night for them. So we have not figured out a way yet to do this that would accommodate everybody's time zones.
Oh, okay. But you do have, like, I'm assuming that everybody have, like, different types of blog pages and other pages. So if there's something posted, they can actually go to that page with that link and take a look at what they have to say and everything else, and maybe leave a comment or an email.
Yeah. The blog posts and things that are related to the conference, anytime, day or night, whatever works for you, you can go there and read them.
Okay, so I'm assuming you leave a message there. We'll get back to you at some point within that week.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you can leave messages on any of the blog pages, and they'll be happy to respond to you. Like if you have a question or something, they'll get back to you.
Now, let me rephrase that question real quick here. How many individuals do you know of that are local to the Northwest, Pacific Northwest? Any?
In the book club?
Yes.
There's probably 10, maybe.
Huh, okay. Now, are they local to the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, they're in Washington State, Washington and Oregon.
Oh, so I'm assuming you guys get together every once in a while and talk.
Actually, no, never have.
Okay.
Well, I don't drive, so, for me to go visit somebody is not that easy.
Yeah. But do you ever do phone conferences?
Do what?
Phone conferences.
No, we have meetings oftentimes within the book club that are on the phone.
Yeah.
Or in chat rooms, mostly in chat rooms, I should say. But the people who live in Washington, I've never spoken to.
But y'all know each other by name and by reputation.
Right.
Okay.
And where we live, yeah. But we are such a virtual community that really almost everything we do, it's just easier to do, through that type of communication.
Okay. Well, you know what? To be quite honest, if I could pull out my trusted notes over here, my trusted notes I kind of picked up. And one of the things I know, not basically mainly talking to the Ravens Club exactly, but when you say virtual world, well, the virtual world of indie, whether it's music, poetry, writing, authors, writing, monologues, whatever the case may be in the liberal arts, tends to be growing pretty fast. And one of the things I found out, well, only because I was looking at some other things, in regards to the show, our show and our network, was that there's over approximately 5 million people as of now, and it could be more than that. That's just recent research that was done, and this is based on 2014, I think, demographics and geographics and everything. That over 5 million people either have cell phones, smartphones, tablets, computers, etc., etc., etc. They're actively into the virtual world of all either reading, music, or just listening to podcasts, talk shows, or whatever. And one of the comments that were made was the fact that the terrestrial type station, which basically when you say terrestrial, because this is how I thought about it at first. I thought, so aliens are coming down. But no aliens. Sorry, people. We ain't being attacked by the aliens. But terrestrial in regards to old school, which is AM, FM radio. And that's what they refer to because of, that's the mainstay. That's always been the mainstay when you talk about radio and online. So here's the thing. One of the questions that was posed in one of these research environments was, is AM FM radio on their way out. And one of the answers to that was, it depends on, in reference to what you're referring to. Because AM FM radio, as far as regards to like news, music, or just local updates, et cetera, it's going to have its own part and staying power, no matter how you want to look at it. But in saying that, though, there are more people and more individuals prone to now listen to podcasts, online radio, streaming radio, e-radio, all these different things that you are referring to. It's online streaming radio. And it's a very, at first I thought it might have been just a fad, but this fad is gradually turning into a, I'm not going to put it in capital terms like money, but into a multi-million population type environment that people are really starting to gravitate to. And in saying that, what we're looking at now is alternatives to just traditional radio. One of the things is with traditional radio, you are governed by a lot of FCC, rules and regulations, which is good. I mean, hey, I'm all about the law. That's just the way I go. I try to be that way even on this show, although Mr. Chae tends to drag me down the other way, but that's okay. Okay.
You walk on the wild side once in a while.
So when I look at it from that point of view, I think about it, and one of the things that I realize is some of the stuff I watch and some of the stuff I listen to are online radio, pre-recorded sometimes because I don't get a chance to listen to them right then and there. And here's how you know when things are trending a certain way. When you get celebrities and well-known radio shows that are on, FM, AM, the terrestrial like environment, they are starting to podcast their shows and starting to do it online as well. Now, see, here's the thing. TV's been doing it for a while. It's not rocket science in that regard, but it's never really been a known commodity that TV would be streaming everything. Like, for example, Hulu. Hulu's been around for a moment now. And a lot of those shows that Hulu air are being streamed off of major networks. So there has to be some credence to it. So when you talk about your virtual world of books and everything, the first thing that comes to mind is the fact that it's really growing. People are, think about it. It used to be at a time way back when, and when I say way back when, I'm not talking about ancient time, but 10 or 15 years ago, ebook was just, one of those where you had to have a certain type of app, a certain type of platform to even read something that's online. You had to download a PDF file, you had to have Adobe, you had to have all these different things. Now, you have platforms through Amazon, the Kindles, the Barnes & Noble has their platform. Everybody has these different platforms where you can actually listen to whatever you want, anytime you want, on a lot of different devices. That was unheard of 15 years ago or more. Tablets, being able to read stuff on a tablet, a full book or a full story, radio show. You remember back in the day, and you know what I'm talking about, okay? The Mystery Theater that you used to listen to on the radio online.
Yep.
Those things I used to love to listen to. And that's even when I had them back in the modern day evolution of TV. I still would listen to my radio Mystery Theater. I would love when it came on. Welcome to Radio Mystery Theater. Today's show will be the escape from the wilderness. I mean, actually, I sounded pretty good, actually. But that's something that's really growing and trending upward. So I'm glad you won. Shall we give one more clap? Yes, let's give one more clap. And while we're talking about that, you also into another type of book contest now, didn't you?
I did.
So you haven't heard back from that yet? Or you probably won't hear back for a while on that.
That won't be until September, so when I hear back from that.
So, well, you was a finalist in that regard, though, right?
Yes. Last year I entered One Night Cozy into the Catherine Chastain Treat International Literary Award Contest.
Okay, big time.
I was the top finalist in that, which meant I was in the top 20. I think somewhere in the neighborhood of about 150 to 200 books.
In that genre? Or is it all the genres together?
Yeah, and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good then.
Yeah,
so,
very good.
What is your chances, what do you think, that you're going to bring the gold, as a matter of speak, back to the Northwest?
I don't know. I entered 2 books this year. I did some updating on One Night Cozy, and I entered that. And then I also entered my first novel, Shadow of the Drill.
Oh, if that bad boy wins, look out, the world.
I think Shadow has a better chance. I mean, it's a completely different genre. Cozy is kind of a drama. It's kind of sweet. But Shadow is very hard-hitting. It's very rough. There's a lot of violence in that book, so...
Well, let's face it.
It hits very hard.
Well, let's face it. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Over the last, 2 decades, what sells is violence and sex and hardcore.
Yep.
One of the things that, I do okay. I'm not going to say I'm not that good. I think I'm pretty good. Even people tell me I'm pretty good. But I have a certain style that I won't cater to anything different. Because one of the publishers told me if I change the way I present, not the writing, but the way I write certain things, give it a little bit more of a harsh edge, I could probably make some serious money.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have to change who I am and how I do things. And that was something I was not willing to do. So that's what made me decide to just, go the indie route and have my own publisher. Got my own publisher, for my books and everything, and my own company. So I do that. And I just decided to go that way. I mean, it's slower. Hey, I might be passed on. Who knows? Well, maybe I might be the next Michael Jackson. I'm better off dead than I was alive selling my books. I mean, I don't want to think that way, but hey, sometimes the way it is. Even Elvis Presley was better known afterwards. His book sold his record sold like crazy.
Right.
But yeah. But I am giving it to some serious thought, though, to enter in your Ravens Club. And I had a couple other people ask me about the same thing, enter these different well-known book clubs. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can handle that or not. But, hey, you never know. I might just do that.
Well, and the good thing about Rave Reviews is the support is there. It's not like you just join and then sit in the chair and wait for people to come up to you and start talking to you. If you join and you get even a little bit involved, the support you get in return is just amazing.
Huh. So that means I'm going to be, how would I put it? I guess I'm going to have the backing of the Rhani D Chae, huh?
Yep.
Everybody's going to say, hey, Rhani D Chae backs this guy, boy, so he must be something.
But you are going to have to get back on Twitter and be active.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter for my show.
Twitter, but I never see you on Twitter.
Well, it depends on what you mean by you never see me on Twitter. I'm on there at least 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times, with my show dates, updates, and with the show and everything. So I don't know if there's more to Twitter, because like I said, I'm not a Twitter. I understand Twitter and I do a lot of things with Twitter, but I'm not a Twitter engineer, socialist there in that regard. I mean, I'm more Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, music, SoundCloud. That's where I really go. But I have a Twitter. I mean, it's pretty active. I mean, I think I have like last count 180 people that follow me. But and I even sent you stuff.
What?
I even sent you stuff though. But I never get no reply back, Miss D Chae.
You don't send me anything, because if you did, I would get it and I would respond. What name is your Twitter under? G.E. Shaw?
G.E. Shaw 57.
Okay. I will have to go look. But yeah, if you actually had sent me something, then it would have come to me and I would have responded.
I even seen you some of my promo links to these shows.
Not on Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter.
I have never gotten even one.
Well, maybe. Do you even have me on your Twitter account or page?
Do I what?
Do you even have me on your Twitter page?
Well, it doesn't matter.
I mean,
if I do
as
or
follow.
don't, because if you send something to me, I will get it.
Yeah, I sent some things to you, but I would have to redo it, then, as you call it, retweet it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, don't get the retweeting, but okay, I think it's just the same thing as like boarding something, but okay. I just never get the retweeting part. I mean,
you have to put my Twitter handle on the tweet or I won't get it.
Yeah. While we're talking here about the world of Twitter, let me look at something real quick.
Okay.
And while we're doing that, I want you to think about this. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And I want your opinion, because you know me and you're going to boom, 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 knock it down. You know what I'm saying? But, that's just the way we are, though. But we do care. But we do like each other, though. So I just want to let people know that. Even though she want to kill me sometimes. All right. Where is it at? Here's one thing I do want to talk about. Now, this is kind of, and I heard this today too on a lot of shows. I mean, live shows, TV and all that. Not just today, but a couple of days. Why is it that we as Americans, and I already know, I'm a social advocate in this, people, so I know what I'm talking about. If you want to talk to me, then you come and talk to me. I gave you my name. I gave you my show. Are you guys in the same? Come talk to me. So, I just had to get that out there. Sorry. I'm back down to normal now. I'm calm.
Okay.
I read this, and it keeps appearing for some unknown reason. I don't know why this topic keeps coming up. His name is Paio, A-R-P-A-I-O. And I just don't know what is it about President Obama that keeps interesting the right wing and all these other people out there when he's not even in office no more. He's been out of office for at least 17 months, at least. But people still trying to investigate and trying to prove Obama's birth certificate is a fake. Now you want to what's your opinion? I want you to tell me, what do you think? I have my opinions. I just want you to tell me, what do you think?
Well, what I think is that regardless of where he is born at, there is so much about him that is open to question about the honesty honesty of him, of his background, of what he did while he was in office, there are a lot of questions. And if people are still digging, I don't blame them because, and I'm not saying I have a problem with Obama. What I'm saying is, anytime you have somebody in the position of president, where everybody says, oh, he was such an amazing president, he did so many things, but yet behind the scenes, there are shenanigans. I think a lot of people are digging. I mean, if he had just been a president and he had
Done what?
I don't think that they would be digging as much. But the fact that he is being held up as an icon, and the people who believe that there were shenanigans, I think they're digging because they want to be able to say, wait a minute, this man that you're holding up as an icon was not such a good guy. And I think that's what it is.
Well, see, here's my, you already know I have my own approach to that. You already know that, and that's with any president. It's not just Obama. But I'm gonna tell you like it is. To me, I have never seen a president more scrutinized than Obama. And I tell you, I think it's because of his race. I think it's also because of his mother being Caucasian, his dad being African American, or whatever the case may be. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. We went through several presidents, for crying out loud. The Bush family, for one, who had more skeletons than anybody I know. I mean, I can go back to his dad, who was, a lot of people don't realize that, or don't want to admit that, his dad was a freaking CIA. He was at one point the head of the CIA. I don't hear nobody talking about that. I don't hear nobody talking about, well, should he have been in office? No. I don't hear anybody talking about, well, I'm going to leave that one alone. That's going to take a lot longer for me to get into. And I really just don't want to get into that right now. Because, boy, it gets my heart going. And I do not want to have a heart attack on this show right now. I do not. But I'm going to say this. Everybody knows I care a lot about Obama. I'm an Obama fan. But, there's a lot more to me being, I don't worship, let me rephrase it. I don't worship nobody, okay? I believe, I call it what I see. And I have also told you this too on several occasions. There's some things I disagree with, and I told you that. But there's so many things I think he did right. But here's the thing I have a problem with. When Reagan was in office, and they came up with this so-called Reaganomics, do you remember that?
Yeah.
We had a saying for it. The rich people kept getting richer and the poor people kept getting poorer. Remember that? The progressive and regressive tax?
Yeah.
Remember all that? Okay. Everybody thought that was a great thing. Everybody went, yay, 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 let's go marching down the road because we got everything going great. It didn't happen that way. Prior to him, I remember the Carters. You remember, Carter's brother?
Yes.
The fiascos he was involved in?
Billy, yes.
Okay. They talked about it momentarily for about maybe, I don't know, a few months, and then all of a sudden, hey, you hear no more about that. It was like, okay, he made a mistake, but it's not Jimmy Carter's problem. It wasn't his fault because he can't control his brother. He can't do this. He can't do that. And poor Clinton, I always refer to Clinton as Energized Bunny. Because every time he did something wrong, he just kept going and going and going and going. The little Energized Bunny, you knock it down, it gets back up again and keeps rocking on down the line. My whole point is, I think part of the problem is Trump has made so many has committed so many fiascos so far, and I really believe they're fiascos. Now you have a different approach to it, which I think is kind of hilarious, but you do have some credence to it that he just don't know no better. He believes it, and I think I even agree with you there, Tony. He believes in the crap he's doing. He actually psychologically, mentally believes that he's doing the right thing. And that's even scarier because he believes the crap.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Okay? So to me, that's even more scarier because he actually believes in the crap he's talking. He believes, he manifests this crap, and he actually seriously, mentally believes this. That's even more scarier than what people might think Obama was doing deliberately, to me. Now, here's the thing that really gets me about this birth certificate type thing. Because I understand what the birth certificate might mean as far as him being a president for 8 years and that he shouldn't have ever been elected because he has affiliations. But here's the thing. That's been talked about for 8 years in office. He's had affiliations to the Middle East and some of the other stuff that was going on, and that he was the black antichrist and all this other crap that's going on. Which to me, I think is foolish. I think it's stupid. I think it's idiotic because we live in a country right now, and I think I said this once before. It's hard for me to believe that we can get away with anything without the government and the CIA and everybody else not knowing what's going on. I mean, I'm not going to go down that naive road to believe that if there was something going on, that they didn't know about it or they weren't aware of it. I mean, for crying out loud, we got satellites out there in the damn universe all over the place. Supposedly, they can beam down on you at any given moment and know what you're doing. Hell, I have a friend who will not, to this day, open up his cam. He has a black tape over his camcorder and his cam on his video cam on his computer because he's so petrified that they're looking through it. Which, for all practical purposes, they can do it if they really wanted to. All right. I told him more or less, and this is outside the subject for a minute, but I told him the best way to keep you from looking to listen to anything is you're going to have to take the SIM card out of your phone, out of your tablet, or take the motherboard out of your computer, take it out, throw it on the ground, and smash it if you really don't want them listening. And my whole point is, I'm going to say what I want to say, and I always tell them, I'm looking right at you in the doggone cam right now, and I'm telling you, this is what I believe. Now, if you want to come knock on my door and say I'm committing treason, so be it. But I believe this is a constitutional right. I can say it where the hell I want to say, when I want to say it. And if it scares you, it must be true. Or must be some radiance of truth in it, or you wouldn't be knocking down my door. But I'm calming down now, Mr. Chae. I'm bringing it back down, as my friends say. I'm bringing it back down. My friends say, Greg, you need to bring it down. So I'm coming back down. Because I do like you. I respect you a lot. So I'm bringing it back down for a minute. But my point is, I wish we just move on from that for right now because we got bigger problems going on right now. To me, what's going on back then, they should have called it back then if they did do something. Because to me, right now, we got bigger issues. We got knuckleheads talking about the tax reform being great for America. And the reason I brought that regressive tax back during the Reagan years, because if you remember correctly, back then, we thought that was supposed to be great then. Hey, this is good for America. And tell me something. Why does this seem like a similarity to the Reagan years? Tell me. I mean, I could be wrong, but you tell me. Why does this have a taste of the same thing that was introduced back in our day when we was growing up?
Probably because it is similar.
But we think that's supposed to be great for America. Everybody's gonna benefit from this.
Well, first off, if anybody thinks that everybody excuse me, is going to benefit from one thing or another one thing, then they're delusional, because at no time does everybody benefit from one thing, first off. You know, it's just not possible.
You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh.
I just stopped talking, is all.
That was it? That was it for you? From you?
I just don't, I mean, it's if anybody actually believes that Trump is going to, or anybody for that matter, is going to come up with some sort of a tax plan that's going to benefit everybody, then you're living in a very naive little world.
Well, see,
it's not possible.
It's not that I believe everybody's going to benefit. I just don't understand why everybody's jumping for joy, because this is going to be the win all to do all, and that this is going to really help America down the line. All I can remember about that is what happened, and from wisdom, from experience, and from living that fiasco back then, because it didn't help a lot. We always talk about what happened to the middle class. Part of that is what happened to the middle class. Part of that is what happened. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. But part of that's what happened to the middle class. It dissolved because of that so-called tax reform.
I think they are excited about it because they want to believe that there is something coming that will benefit them. I think it's a lot the same thing I see in the scandal sheets every once in a while, where there's someone who is selling this little itty bitty piece of wood in a little plastic heart, and it's supposed to be a piece of the art. Then you will have all of these wonderful blessings from heaven and all of this heavenly power because you now own a piece of the art. First off, when these things first started being made, the art hadn't even been found. And secondly, it's just a load of crap anyways. So, but you have these people buying it because they are so desperate to believe that this is going to help them in their life. And I think it's the same thing. I think people, honestly, they want so much to believe that the president and the powers that be are going to do something that's going to benefit us as individual middle to lower class people. And so they look at these things like, the golden ray of hope. And I think that's how they're seeing it.
Here's the thing. The golden ray of hope is only as good. Well, I'll put it another way. Let me put it to you this way. You know how they say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder?
Right.
Well, you know what? That ray of hope is in the eyes of whoever you want to believe it to be. Because if you think it's going to help you and you believe in that philosophy, then I guess you believe it's going to happen. If you don't, I guess you're going to have people who are going to, opponents, advocates, who are going to think you're nuts. Simple as that. Okay, I mean, there's no rocket science here. Either you are an idiot or you are the person that's going to bring America back. Somehow, spending, and this has been a documented fact. They said something in essence about trillions of dollars is going to be spent in this tax reform to make this work. Now, here's the thing. Quite a few people already have said that the big companies and the big conglomerates are going to make a killing. And the mod and pawn shops and the smaller companies, they're going to keep dissolving. So I tend to believe that that's what's going to happen. That's my opinion. I'm welcome to that opinion, just like anybody else is welcome to theirs. But here's the thing. It's one thing to have an opinion, but if we're going to sit there and justify our opinions, whether right or wrong, as long as we communicate it in a true form where we are openly honest and true to one another, then we can move on with this country. The problem is, I'm getting tired of he say, she say, like a little kindergarten kid, and we want to fight because we don't like what you said.
Right.
Okay? That got me heated. I'm like, man, come on now. Are we going to worry about that while we got Korea over there ready to talk about want to blow us up? We got Everything else going over here. We got the economy going down the drain. I mean, seriously. I guess I'm really pissed off because having to deal with people calling me, telling me, well, you know what? I don't care if you're disabled or not. If you need to pay this amount of money, you better pay it now. Okay, so if I had $7,000, what the hell you think I'm gonna come up with $7,000 a medical bill, you idiot? Now you understand? I'm disabled. What part of disabled you didn't understand the first time? Okay, calm down. But then I go out the door and I find 3 people out there, my age or older, sleeping in a cardboard box. Now, if that don't tug at you, there's something wrong with you. And I'm not talking to you per se, so I don't want you saying, hey, I ain't say that. I'm not saying it. But if it doesn't tug at the American people, then something's wrong. Seriously. Something's seriously wrong there. And here's the thing that really kills me. We got people out there fighting because they didn't get paid their $5 million. Okay. You owe me $5 million, but although I'm getting $25 million. Okay? So I'm not going to participate in my job, or as a celebrity, I'm not going to participate in a certain movie until I get my $18 million. I just think it's hilarious. I'm sorry, I just do. We have forgotten the basic foundation of liberty, justice, and justice for all. Because now, well, it's always been that way. But it's always been, I got mine, you better figure out how to get yours. Because I'm not helping you. So, that's just my take on that. I'm leaving that alone, and I'm going to move on to something else. Unless you have something to say.
No, that's fine.
I mean, sure. I mean, if you have something to say, please. I would love you to. You know, I love listening to you talk anyway. You know that. So if you have something to say, I know you do. You just tend to wait a minute and research it a little bit. Then you want to come back and knock me inside the head with a curveball. But I'll be ready for you, though.
No, honestly, I agree with most of what you said about that. I think, though, a lot of people, they don't care. It's not that they don't care. I think they just, they are so tangled up in their own lives, they just don't have the energy to focus on everybody else. And I mean, I can definitely understand that because, you know, with my being disabled and trying to scrape by on the piddly-ass pittance that they give me, you know, as much as if I see somebody living in a cardboard box, what am I going to do? You know, I mean, I certainly can't hand them a few $100s and say, go rent a motel room till it stops raining, you know, or go out and hand them a $50 McDonald's card so you can eat for a week. I mean, what can you do? I think to a lot of people, they've got so much pressure on them in their own lives, they don't have the mind space or the energy or the desire to take on worrying about somebody else.
But you know what? Here's the thing. It don't take a whole lot to say, how you doing? Good afternoon. How you feeling? Or just sit there and chit-chat with them for a second or two. It don't take that much. I mean, every once in a while, if I have a few dollars, even if it came down to the fact that I need it for myself, I'll give it to them. But you know what? A lot of times, though, I would just sit there for 5 minutes or so, and I just talk. Hey, how you doing? How's the world treating you? Although I know the world treating them like crap, but just the fact that someone took the time to say something to them.
Well, and if that's what you're talking about, then yes. But the way that you said it before.
No, I mean both. But what I'm saying though is, even that will go a long way. Just that. The fact that they know, at least they know, people out there. Some people care. I mean, you might not be able to afford to give them nothing, but you know what? Here's the thing. And this came from an individual. Excuse me. This was an individual, I just talk to from time to time. I see him out there all the time. And you know what he told me? He said, I'm glad you stop by and just say hello to me and talk to me for a minute. That means the world to me. At least I know you care. And I know if there was a few dollars, you would offer it to me. I know that. But it's the ones that just roll the window down and walk by and look at you and shake your head like they, like you a piece of dirt. Now, see, here's the thing. Now, I'm going to explain this to you a little bit more carefully here, okay? I'm not saying, because I grew up in the streets, I'm not naive, okay? I can tell a con when I see one. I can tell somebody, like a younger person who I think I can see that's kind of healthy and everything, that's capable of doing some things. He just choose not to, okay? But, pardon me?
Oh, you said right.
But when you see somebody our age, now come on now, let's get real, okay? And then you sit there and talk to them, and you could tell. Hell, there's someone that have the same type, or dealing with the same type of adversity that I'm dealing with. I'm just lucky that I have daughters, I have family that care about me and watch out for me. Same thing that you say about yourself. Okay? Not everybody's that fortunate. For some unknown reason, we tend to just discard our like it's no big deal. Hey, thanks for the help, but hey, I can't help you. I can't help you. Or it ain't my fault. Or, well, you didn't have to do it. And I'm like, if I had that same mindset, hell, I'd be living good. Because I wasn't worried about you from the very beginning, even though I brought you in this world. What's that saying? I brought you in this world, boy, and I'll take you back out of it. My dad used to tell me that all the time. I brought you in this world, and I'll be the one to take you back out of this world. But I know what he meant. It was often hard, though. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel that same love, that same peace of mind in this day and era. I just don't. Now, like you said, though, I'm hardcore advocate on stuff like that. And I'm passionate about stuff like that. But at the same time, I understand there's some people out there that care, just don't know how to do it. So here's the thing. It's not that, there are a lot of people out there I do believe from the heart care. They just don't know what to do. They just don't know how to go about doing it. Because it's a problem that's an epidemic that's trending upward. And it's been trending upward for years. It's like they're saying when people talk about America and how screwed up we are and how bad we got. Do you think we got like this in 8 years with Obama, and even with 4 more years with the last 4 years with Bush Jr.? Do you really believe that? There's something wrong. Because it didn't happen overnight. Things ain't going to get fixed overnight. But we better stop trying to put more oil or some more grease to the fire and try to figure out how to slow down that fire, or we're going to be dealing with other problems when we're dead and gone and our children are living in this world.
I think our children are already pretty much screwed. I mean, I do. The world that my son is going to inherit has so much more to it than the one that I would have inherited, but at the same time, it's got so many, there's so many more advantages now, for young people especially, but at the same time, there is a lot more trouble, and I can tell you right now, for example, think back to when you were young. If you were let's say a singer, you had this talent, you knew you could sing, you knew that all you needed was the right person to hear you. And so, let's say you scraped your money together and you made a demo record, and you drove this probably all around the city to the different radio stations. You mailed it to other radio stations. You packed up your car and you drove around singing on the corners. You sang in bars. You sang everywhere you could, trying to get that recognition. And it was a very time-consuming, a very financially daunting thing, but that was what you did because you knew it was just a matter of time until the right person heard you, and you could be the next Janis Joplin or the next Elvis Presley or whatever. But it was hard, and most people never went anywhere with it because they just couldn't. the possibilities was just too hard. Well, nowadays, you've got shows like The Voice, you've got American Idol, and if you can't get onto one of the shows, there's YouTube. Get on YouTube, you know, and if you're good, everybody's listening to you all of a sudden. I mean, that stupid Bieber kid. You know, I mean,
oh my goodness.
If that little footbird,
are you really going there? Are you really going to go there? Are you really going to go there with Bieber?
Bieber is the biggest waste of skin on the planet.
Oh, come on. A lot of people love him.
Anyhow.
A lot of people love him.
Let's say that you do have your record. You went out and you made your record. You don't even need an agent at this point. You take your little record, you upload it to YouTube, or I mean not YouTube, iTunes, and poof, you're selling your music all on your own. All you need is the way to market it, and you can be making money off of your record while you're waiting for somebody to hear it that can just yank you into the big time. And even for people like us, the writers out there, we don't have to find an agent and hope that one of the big five will take us on. We can load our crap on Amazon and start selling it ourselves. I mean, the opportunities now are amazing, but at the same time, thanks to all of this takes a village bull crap, we now have an entire generation of young people who do not know how, nor do they have the desire to be held accountable for anything in their life. They expect everything to be handed to them. Everything is supposed to come to them because they want it to come to them. And if they are doing something wrong and you say, gee, that's not the way to do it, then you're the bad guy.
Well, we live in a generation.
Because they don't know how to be an adult in this world.
Well, I do believe some of that has to do with where they grew up and their upbringing. I do. So, but you're right. Though. I'm not going to disagree with that part because a lot of them think that we owe them something. You know.
Exactly.
I go back to. It's funny though. I'm gonna say this. I go back to some of the things my dad said, my mom said when I was growing up. But one thing my dad said, but probably would have been considered abuse, mental abuse. I mean, I go back and I think about some of the stuff that was going on when I was younger, and they probably couldn't get away with that stuff now, even though it was out of love and heart, But I remember my dad saying, "You think I owe you something, son? Here's the thing: I owe you two things." Then he'll tell you, maybe I owe you three, but here's the two I know for sure. I owe you some food on the table because I brought you into this world with the help of your mother. And I owe you some shelter. Outside of that, I don't owe you nothing else. All thing I owe you is give you a foundation to get there and find a job, do what's right in the world, and try to be respectful where I brought you up. That's all I owe you. Anything else, you're on your own. And my dad was funny though, but some of the stuff he tell me though, when you think about it, it's always a few years down the line when it happens. You realize, man, come on, and I'm pretty sure you thought about it too. I know we different ethnic cultures, races, or whatever, but I'm pretty sure you had some philosophy of that too. I remember saying, even though I loved my dad, I love him dearly, but I'm like, man, come on. Dad, you old. How do you know? Hey, what are you talking about? And now, here I am, full circle, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, that old man was right. That old man, I just say, what the hell was he, man? Was he Nostradamus or something? Did he predict my future for me or what? But you know what? It's not hard to predict the future when you sit there and you live a life and you listen to some of the stuff that from the older people, the wiser people when you was growing up. It's not that hard to be a Nostradamus then because you can sit there and see certain things and you try not to repeat those certain things. Now, in saying that, let's get real, okay? We at least to me, in this country, this society that we live in, United States in general, that's what I'm talking about. I can't talk about Africa, Egypt, Asia. I don't live there. My history, a lot of people are going to say I'm wrong, but my history incorporates all that. But just for now, I can't talk about that. All I can talk about is what I know. And the United States has always been a country that completely relives their mistakes over and over and over again. It's like Groundhog's Day. They don't know how to get out of it. We don't know how to get out of the mistakes that we live and make. Now, we have people that try to, but here's the problem. When you have certain people that try to, but you don't have enough people that believe in the same philosophy, we're going to live that same mistake over and over again. The good people get swallowed up by all the dumb and idiotic and stupidity of everybody else. So, until we get some common denominator or some common sense platform where we understand and come together and understand each other's, we're never going to have that completeness to understand how to move on. We're just not going to do it. And I'm saying that, and I'm standing by that. So, I will be back. We will be back. We will be back. This is G.E. Shaw. This is Rhani D Chae, Tacoma's own author. Be back in 5 minutes. This is Karma. Here we go again. That even fits the doggone title of this show. I should have named it. Here we go again. Man, I'm on the road today.
You are.
I have really been on the road this last week or two. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think my brother's right about one thing.
Where have you gone?
My brother's right about one thing. I think that's what's going on. He said, you're starting to finally find who you are.
We were once
I know.
as
Like,
one.
man, why don't you just be you? Why don't you just be yourself? You know, you trying
Like
to
a familiar
talk
melody.
this way, everybody expects you to talk a certain way. Yeah. Everybody expects you to do this. Why don't you just
with
be
the
you?
right
Be the brother I know
harmony.
you are. Be the one I respect and like my hero. Just be him.
But
You know,
then
because
you went away.
when you talk like that and with passion,
Said you'd be back
Hey,
someday, so we
you
would
have
be
a very
in tune,
charismatic type voice to you. I'm
just like a summer moon.
But I just said to myself, yeah, okay, fine.
I know you'll want me back,
They said,
but
well, you know
your
what? When
promises go
I will
flat,
listen to you every damn day.
and we'll be out of
You could
key,
be wrong.
just like
And I was still listening to
I
you.
knew we would be.
He said, you talk, when you really are calm and relaxed,
It wasn't long
you are
ago.
very charismatic. You just don't know it. You just don't know how to really get
We
it.
were dancing in the park,
You'll say anything. He said, no, you know me. If I take you
cheek
out,
to cheek, hand to hand.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just,
You always made me smile.
I have a lot to say. It's not like you didn't go to
But
school.
then you went away.
All that education, all that
Said you'd be back someday, so we would be in tune,
knowledge.
just like a summer moon.
They always told me,
I know you'll want me back, but your promises go flat, and we'll be out of key, just like I knew we would be.
My friend told me the same thing. A lot of times when you
And here we go again, on that merry-go-round that we call love. We go up and down, round and round. We don't know which way is up or which way is down.
Because they don't see that part. Because you don't.
And here we go again, on that merry-go-round that we call love. We go up and down, round and round. We don't know which way is up or which way is down.
They don't have a clue what the hell they do. He crazy the hell out of me. You know what? He was right. They didn't have a clue. They didn't have a clue. They always thought he was the smart. You know, don't get me wrong, he was dumb, but they always thought that he was the organization that we were running. And they didn't have a clue. He said they don't realize I was more the bronze, you know, the physical guy who had to get there, you know, but I can do the same thing he did.
Where have
He
you
enjoyed the
gone?
crap. I enjoyed just outthinking people. So it was funny though.
We were once as one,
You know. But
like a familiar melody,
don't jump on the bandwagon now.
with the right harmony.
I'll tell my brother sing, they'll tell you, I think I'm both drunk.
But then you went away,
He always told me to
said you'd be back someday, so we would be in tune, just like a summer moon.
That's the whole point. You just don't know.
I know you'll want me back, but your promises go flat, and we'll be out of key, just like I knew we would be. And here we go again, on that merry-go-round that we call love. We go up and down, round and round. We don't know which way is up or which way is down. And here we go again, on that merry-go-round that we call love. We go up and down, round and round. We don't know which way is up or which way is down. We don't know which way is up or which way is down.
G.E. Upshaw.
That would make a difference. 57. We're actually, yeah. There you are.
You don't see me? It shows me with my hat on my head. Gregory E. Upshaw.
Right. I'm looking at it.
That's kind of strange. But then again, let me take a look. I know I saw. Because what happened, I didn't realize I had three different Twitter bills. So I had to figure out I had to find my family again.
How could it be? Don't seem to understand. No, I give my all and all to you. Can't you feel something changing right? I thought I told you so 1,000 times. How much I really love you, but you keep drifting away to someone else. How do I need to prove to you that love takes time? You must so much going on, baby. How could you tell me this way? Causing me so much pain. She said she loves me, but Miss Patricia really likes me. She's tearing me apart, and I don't think I can take this anymore. No, and all I want is all I know. She stole my heart away. She says it feels so right, holding me tight. So what am I supposed to believe?
What I'm looking at has a picture of polar bear, a young girl. You haven't tweeted yet.
And just when I thought I found my true love, I came from gravity, but I was wrong.
I've been tweeting all person.
She said she loves me, but Miss Patricia really likes me. She's telling me about me, and I don't think it lasts anymore.
Because remember I said I had three different, I didn't know I had three different accounts.
Nah, this ain't for everybody. Just the ones that can recognize game, you feel me? Let me show you what real game is.
My game
is all good. It's all good.
Y'all wish y'all could. I wish y'all would. Keep hating. It's all good.
This light of mine shines, illuminates the grind down the path that Johnny Cash ready walked the line with no time to stop and water the tree. I'm dealing with rush hour like I'm Carter and Lee. The flow go beyond ability to rock a party. Them rhymes can change times like Doc and Marty. Munching down like some Saints and Nolans, causing problems evolving. That's why they call me Darwin. Sky's the limit if my own heart straight left Texas, but remained in a Lone Star state until my mountaineers. I know it's been a few years. I'll give you all I got, just lend me 2 ears. It ain't hard to tell, but it's hard to sell. Finding heaven is actually harder than hell. So anytime you come across this new name, expect nothing less but all good game.
My game is all good.
It's all good.
Y'all wish y'all could. I wish y'all would. Keep hate. It's all good.
It's all good.
Keep hate. I'm good. Keep hate. I'm good. Keep hate. I'm good. Keep hate. I'm good.
Verse 2 changed ways since the days of my first crew. Now I'm all dash game, lead more than pursue. Without death in sight, entering my second life and regain this whole don't mess with Texas fight. With a third eye open, no team at 13, but I tend to scheme like Danny Ocean. Got a vision in high definition I can't lose. When the mission's impossible, I become Tom Cruise. Don't let this new jack get busy. Everywhere I go becomes New Jack City. Spiking punchlines, and that's no joke, but it might jack you up like Jack and Coke. Gotta have it, addicted to new age black magic, can't stop. I keep going at it like jackrabbits, and that's how I became the jack of all trades. Out to win diamonds, clubs, hearts, and spades.
My game is all good.
It's all good.
Y'all wish y'all could. I wish y'all would. Keep hate. It's all good.
It's all good.
Keep hate. I'm good. Keep hate.
You know I'm good.
I'm good. Keep hate. I'm good.
I'm good.
Keep hate. I'm good.
Life's Lifestyles of the undergrad, black middle class, out to prove we don't break like brittle glass. Can't relate to rich and famous or poor and dangerous. No matter how the media tries to shape us, I do me. Only duty is that rhyme slick game. Got dogs to fight for me on that Mike Vick game. Straight Reggie Miller and an NY Nick game. Kicked aside, being on that sidekick game. Never robbing in the night scene. I'm Nightwing, flashing through your mind, striking like lightning, separating the reasonable and absurd. Out here make hungry MCs bite the curb. Not in the game yet, but that's fine, as long as you know that the real show come at halftime. So don't change the channel, just check the candle, cause this light of mine shines, illuminates my grind. My game is all good. Y'all wish y'all could. I wish y'all would. Keep hate, it's all good. Keep hate, I'm good. Keep hate, I'm good. Keep hate, I'm good. Keep hate, I'm good. My game's all good. Y'all wish y'all could. I wish y'all would. Keep hate, it's all good. Keep hate, I'm good. Keep hate, I'm good. Keep hate, I'm good. Keep hate, I'm good. DAR1, still all good game. Darwin theory, origin. And I'm out.
Yeah, I'm broke down. Just another ghost now. I'm hanging around. I see the ghost is me. But you know, you can't change nothing when you're dead in the ground in a box. Gotta let it go. Let it go. Take me back to where this all started. Help me see the trees through the forest. Take me back to somewhere I belong. I can find myself and right all my wrongs.
Alright, we got you a friend from Record Club Cover. I like trying to do I don't follow you, I don't talk to you. Nothing had to be no reason. So,
take me back to where this all started. Help me see the trees through the forest. I've been going at this long dark road. I don't know no more cause I found you. I'ma do it on my own damn time. I spent my mind trying to Take me back. Help me see. Take me back. Help me see. Take me back now. Help me see. Take me back now.
But in the weeks to come, we will hopefully be getting a new show back online. It's called the Arthur's Hour. Rhani D Chae will be hosting it. But she's been busy. So I got to give her a little bit of time to rest and get over her cold and her book reward, her awards and all that good stuff and a little partying. But hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'll be bringing the Arthur show to the team. Rhani D Chae will be hosting it right along with me, but this is her baby because she's the well-known author. So hopefully we will have some guests on too. On top of that, it's starting to hopefully warm up. And if you want us to travel and do some shows online, on site, we'll be happy to do that. But the weather right now is kind of playing hide and seek on us. Thinking it's cold, now it's warm. Thinking it's cold. I don't know about everybody else, but don't it seem like the weather is reverting back to the winter? Like the winter is saying, hey, we ain't letting you come in. We ain't letting you right now. But I'm saying, winter, you better let go because I'm getting cold and I'm getting mad. And you don't want a frustrated old man after you. That's put it out there. So, on top of that, we will be bringing 2 more music shows to the program. They will be airing, I don't know yet. I think they're going to be airing on Tuesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon. There will be 30-minute shows featuring different genres, different music. And as we get bigger, we will be bringing on a couple more interviews and maybe another co-host. One dealing with the mental health aspects of society, getting her viewpoints on things. If not, we'll be doing some interviews with them. We'll be doing some interviews with other writers, other hosts, and maybe get a couple people from the Ravens Club to join us.
That would be wonderful.
So that's a hint to Miss Rhani D Chae there. Her buddies need to come on the show.
Well, my friend Ellie is more than willing to do that, but she'll have to do that via Skype.
Well, that's fine. Don't have a problem with that. Just you set it up, and I'll get her ready.
I am not the one to set it up. I will get you her email, and you can set it up.
You are, hey, you a co-host. You a co-host. You her friend.
I am, but I know nothing of Skype. I know nothing of any of that. So
you see what I'm dealing with here? You see what I'm dealing with? I tell you. Okay, L, and I would like to also have on your friend, the poet, on the show one day.
Yes, my friend Forrest.
You think you can get him into this? Or he can either come down there where you are, y'all can talk on the same area, or if he's want to come down to his house or whatever the case may be.
He's got his own phone. You can just call him and patch him in, I would assume.
Yeah, I could do that. But we would have to get that set up. I can actually do a 3-way too. I have a 3-way conference call I can do it with. Also, like I said, if he's computer techie at all, I can probably get him on the Skype too. But we'll work out. So you just set up a time or date, and we can do that. But we're moving on. We have just hit 650 subscribers.
Awesome.
Most of my subscribers, though, are all over the world, globally. United Kingdom, for crying out loud. Huh?
I said, that's wonderful.
Well, I would like to have more localized platform for people here in Washington State to call in, but it doesn't seem that's happening fast enough. But that's okay. I take where I get it from. right now. Also, don't forget, we got Let's Talk Sports. Has not been on for the last couple of weeks, but we will be back on Friday. And our feature show, our other satellite show, just like the evening hour at MIXLR Radio Tonight, is Friday Night Music Mix. It will be airing this Friday at 7:30. Until then, this is G.E. Shaw, Rhani D Chae, and the evening hour. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. This is Undecided Future, Intoxicated.
Can't take the heat. There's a fire starter sparking up the beat. Someone come call 911 for me. She's so hot that I've forgotten how to breathe. Look at your moves. Take a shot or two, we'll rock it to the moon. Oh, the stars don't look so far when I'm with you. The Milky Way is coming into view. It don't matter what I do. No liquor hits me quicker than the thicker side of you. I can't hear a word you're saying, 'cause I'm just too intoxicated on you. Say, oh my God, doesn't matter, call me crazy, but darling, I look so amazing on you. Say, oh my God. Dior. The smell of perfume in the room as soon as clothes hit the floor. Ooh, the smell of sex is second best to yours. There's no telling what could have been behind these doors. It don't matter what I do. No liquor hits me quicker than the thicker side of you. I can't hear a word you're saying, 'cause I'm just too intoxicated on you. Say, oh my God, doesn't matter, call me crazy, but darling, I look so amazing on you. Say, oh my God. Yeah! I don't know if you can take it though. Well, you're smoking up the room, feeling my lungs filling up with you. It don't matter what I do. No one gets me quicker than the thicker side of you.
Alright.
I can't hear a word you're saying, 'cause I'm just too intoxicated on you. Say, oh my God, doesn't matter, call me crazy, but darling, I look so amazing on you. Say, oh my God, yeah. I'm so intoxicated. So intoxicated. Oh my God, yeah. I'm intoxicated.
Ja, de oefengroove.
Come on, Dad.
into the light, and I'm holding on to my life. Well, on this stage where they won't change, we'll show them what we became. We'll take me downtown to the crowd so I can hear my name call. We'll take me downtown to the crowd. I want to hear my name called. I know I fail most of the time. But if you could stay by my side, maybe we'll see what we can be if we give ourselves the opportunity. Take me downtown to the crowd so I can hear my name called. We'll take me downtown to the crowd. I want to hear my name called.
Lyrical Akuma here, and you gon' get some bars today. For instance, I take up a distance, but confronted so that the opposition stays far away. With a dictionary in hand and some utensils. Stack up a stationary and stab at you with a sharpened number 2 pencil. Man, that's how I put holes in you with lead. Smitten by written fire bars and mobilized. Instead of melting you, they would have frozen you instead. Robo gun clap, spines rip, you'll come back blinded. I talk about the times I can play repeatedly, you are one track minded. Never painted my house, I'm not usually spraying. A cruise full of dudes that are foolishly playing. You're thugging rich, I'm confused, degraded, thinking anybody can rap, even Buddha be drinking. To lose dismay, you refuse the computer be slaying. But the funniest part is that without spiky blonde hair and a tail, there isn't that much for you to be saying. The rest of the underground fear me. They ain't nice enough to kick it with the Premier League. So when they begin to do it major, I'll be one of your favorite stars. And ball clay, we mold and play with the clay the way that we play with bars. I came, I saw, I gave them these bars. Nothing but bars. Nothing but bars. Nothing but bars. Nothing but bars. I came, I saw, I gave them these bars. Nothing but bars. Nothing but bars. I gave them these bars. My presence is my present to hip-hop, I'm the gift to rap. Because I write until the letters stuck up in my cuticles and it rips it back. To the skin of my fingertips, you tip your crackers, rappers, weird aristocrats. Because they're infinite, intricate, quick with the schemes on paper. Until I risk the crack. Yes. Y'all took the skill out of rap and you left it destitute. The rest of you dressed in tights and makeup looking like you wrestle too. The boss is sharp as cursive, make you nail cut off your head cause you don't deserve it. No. So it isn't Easter when I explain just how they execute. I can't deal with Chico Bonitas, they still wrong. Making me out to be the easiest rapper to feel on. Touch, girl, get the hell on before a white bee come and take you from the window to the wall for you trying to get low on my little John. Realize it's the best thing when I vibe in a secting. My bars are boring into your brain, I'm not in the sleep. I'm not interesting. I'll diss anybody, I will diss air. Diss them once, never listening, then I diss them again, then I leave him in despair. Let me tell you this here. I came, I saw, I gave them these bars. Nothing but bars. Nothing but bars. Nothing but bars. Nothing but bars. I came, I saw, I gave them these bars. Nothing but bars. Nothing but bars. I gave them these bars. My lyrics vocal arrangement is in great order. I've come to take everything and then keep it. I am a straight hoarder. Let it smell the napalm in the morning, you're gonna taste smarter. You disrespect lyrics, connect, you hit the deck like you a skateboarder. You bunnies hop to what's hip, y'all heavy duty coons. So when double S bugs out on you vegetables, it's the Looney Tunes. That's all. Y'all colloquially copy your cronies with Crayola coordinated coloring, colorful robots, Megazords and Voltron. I'm about to leave a man baking like ham bacon, selling sandwiches that the man gave him. If they want to birth, you put their hands on me. After I sock them off, I'm leaving the van vacant, and then I'm a demand payment. That's when my hand breaking. Breathtaking, provided a tune to play to. The rest of y'all need life to have dough to fill a hole in it, and that's when I present a bagel. When it comes to the battle, I'm a judge with the gavel every single sentence. Sentence you to life imprisonment with no bail or parole. So don't you fix your face to say that I never gave you bars. I came, I saw, I gave them these bars. Nothing but bars, nothing but bars, nothing but bars, nothing but bars. I came, I saw, I gave them these bars. Nothing but bars, nothing but bars. I gave them these bars.
Just let me be great. 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 Why you hate? I'ma grind today. Ain't got time to play. I'm trying to dominate. Stay out my way. Just let me be great. Ain't no mistake. Any kind of way. I'ma find a way. In my kindest way. What I'm trying to say. Just let me be great. 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 Just let me be great. In with the real. Out with the fake. You wax, stay in your space. Hey, just let me be great. My mentality is actually full-blown capacity. I'm turned up to the max. Please, just let me be great. I'm talking about building brands. I need you to understand. But if you can't comprehend, then just let me be great. Everybody with a dream that really know what I mean. From old heads to teen scream. Just let me be great. 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 Just let me be great. 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 Great, just let me be great, 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 just let me be great, 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 just let me be great. Why you hate? I'ma grind today. Ain't got time to play. I'm trying to dominate. Stay out my way. Just let me be great. Ain't no mistake. Any kind of way. I'ma find a way. In my kindest way. What I'm trying to say. Just let me be great, 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 great. Just let me be great, 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 great. Just let me be great, great, great. Great, just let me be great, 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 just let me be great. I'm a king of Shakur, the future we need more, so officer of the law, just let me be great. Everybody in the struggle that's really working they muscle to legalize their hustle, tell them, just let me be great. To the diamonds and the pearls of young boys and girls that plan on changing the world, Earl, just let me be great. To the Trump administration, the faking, the demonstration, the messages, all the hate and wait, just let me be great, 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 just let me be great, wait, 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 just let me be great, 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 just let me be great, 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 just let me be great. Why you hate? I'ma grind today. Ain't got time to play. I'm trying to dominate. Stay out my way. Just let me be great. Ain't no mistake. Any kind of way. I'ma find a way. In my kindest way. What I'm trying to say. Just let me be great, 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 great. 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 Just let me be great, great. Just let me be great, 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 great. Just let me be great. Just let me be great.
so we hop in the Jeep and cruise down the street. Gotta listen to some beats just to clear my head. I look up the road, it's a party right ahead, so you know we're gonna be there. There's so many people there, it's looking like Times Square. The air's so light, it's taking me a flight. It's so carefree, it's gotta be right. As we walk to the party, no time to wait. Gotta hit the dance floor, that's the place. Turn to the left, turn to the right. Hit it old school, no time to fight. I wanna see everybody doing a dance. It don't matter what color, what race you is. Just get up, shake yourself, just come on. Take a chance, just slide to the left and slide to the right. Take a step forward, shimmy just right. Hear everybody say it's gonna be a good night. Yeah, a very, very good night. Now is the time to let your light glow. Just let go. It's time to be yourself. Don't sit up on a shelf. Join the party. You know you wanna party. Come on, join the party. You know you wanna party.
We party all night, we party all day. We won't go home till the break of day. We party all night, we party all day. We won't go home, so let's clear the way. Let's party. We party all night, we party all day. We won't go home till the break of day. We party all night, we party all day. We won't go home, so let's clear the way.
Strobe lights flashing, music blasting. Everyone dressed in the latest fashions. Get on the dance floor, let your hair down. Throw your hands up and wave them all around. All about love, never been about hate. This is a time to celebrate. Get them up, everybody put your hands up. Finna make you dance, go ahead, stand up. Relax, lose control. Let the sound waves move your soul. No time to think, don't second guess. Close your eyes and do your best. All the ladies shake that jelly. All the fellas count that fatty. Put your hands up if you came to party. Put your hands up if you came to party. Go ahead, rock your body all the way down to the floor. It's time to dance, right here's your chance. I'm the man who gotta sag my pants. All I need is the will to dance. Likes her beats fast and her bass down low. Now get up, stand up, enjoy the show. Come on, it's time to dance. Yeah, right here, it's your chance. Get up, stand up, enjoy the show. Let's go.
We party all night, we party all day. We won't go home till the break of day. We party all night, we party all day. We won't go home, so let's clear the way. Let's party. We party all night, we party all day. We won't go home till the break of day. We party all night, we party all day. We won't go home, so let's clear the way.
Come for dinner, bring your thoughts, humor me and stay for a while. I don't mind if you stay late. We can commiserate, love to see you, it's been a while. 2006, but you're no stranger. Life's been hard with regrets, barely getting by. Time knows no one, favors no one, just moves on and on. I've got your fave, Dutch apple pie, so stay for a while. Come on by, but don't hit and run. Stay for a while, no shame. Let's make the most out of the fleeting time passing us by. Let's play it by ear, I'd love for you to stay for a while. I'll never forget when I was astray. There you were, showing the way, so won't you stay for a while? Not just a little while. Let's stay for a drowning in an ocean of trials and tribulations. You reach deep down with all your might, pulling me into the light. Heard about Max who passed away. Such a loyal, loving dog, life's been unkind. I miss you, you've been on my mind. Life's overwhelming, dreading the new day. I'm losing control. So let's catch up and make it right. So stay for a while. Come on by, but don't hit and run. Stay for a while, no shame. Let's make the most out of the fleeting time passing us by. Let's play it by ear. I'd love for you to stay for a while. I'll never forget when I was astray. There you were, showing the way, so won't you stay for a while? Not just a little while. Let's stay for a
Come on, girl.
in your world. Don't you waste my time. Said I love your smell and your fancy nails. So come on, girl, be mine. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Girl. Come on, girl. Won't you love and be mine? Mine. And I will do anything for you. Come on, girl, be mine. Ba-da-ba, mine. Ba-da-ba-da. Come on, girl, be mine. Mine. Ba-da-ba, be mine. Sa-da, sa-da. Come on, girl. Sa-da, sa-da, girl. Be mine. Mine. Come on, girl.
You got me working overtime, caught between the reason and the rhyme. When a man like that is a man of mine. He got me tripping all over my feet, and you know my smarts ain't straight. But a good man is hard to find. So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong. Nobody said it has to last forever. So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong. Sometimes things get bad before they get better. So he's from the wrong side of the tracks, so try not to think about that and relax because of the way he makes me feel. Yeah, I'd love to find a person who is perfect in everything they say and do, but you know perfection's never real.
I know. So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Nobody said it has to last forever.
So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Sometimes things get bad before they get better.
There's been times when I lost my mind, but I've been putting in overtime. You're my star, so I'm trying to get you these diamonds. Double help you shine, double help you shine. Got me putting overtime. Got me putting overtime. So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Nobody said it has to last forever.
So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Sometimes things get bad before they get better.
So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Nobody said it has to last forever.
So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Sometimes things get bad before they get better. So he's from the wrong side of the track, so try not to think about that and relax because of the way he makes me feel.
into the music. Our minds are dreaming new beginnings. Don't stop the dancing. Notes are ringing, words are spinning on plates. The rhythm gets stronger. I can't wait any longer. Hey girl, let's go. Dance together in the starlight. Don't say anything, just dance. Come on, 'cause everything I want is to be with you. Hey girl, let's go. Dance together in the starlight. Don't say anything, just dance. Come on, 'cause everything I want is to be with you. Hey girl, let's go. Dance together in the starlight. Don't say anything, just dance. Come on, 'cause everything I want is to be with you. Hey girl, let's go. Dance together in the starlight. Don't say anything, just dance. Come on, 'cause everything I want is to be with you.
It's party time. It's party time. Let's change the atmosphere. It's time to party in here. It could be your birthday. That's the reason to party. It's time for vacation. That's the reason to party. It's time for payday. It's time for celebration. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to get away and have some fun. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to celebrate. It's time for the holidays. That's the reason to party. It's time for anniversary for all the queens and kings. It's time for graduation. Celebrate for a job well done. It's time for Happy New Year. Give thanks to God you're still here. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to get away and have some fun. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to celebrate. Get yourself ready like it's your wedding day. While you have a good time, dancing to party time. Celebrations, good times. Celebrations, good times. Celebrations, good times. Celebration, good times. Celebration, good times. Celebration, good times. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to celebrate.
Hello there, this is G.E. Shaw. If you're looking for alternative radio station, something different, something unique, straight, hard, thought-provoking, interactive, talk about all types of social issues, then you might want to check us out. We're Sime Mixlr Radio. We are hosted on the Spreaker network. What we do, we bring you the best musicians of the indie world. If you want to hear music such as Candy Rose, the best, or other musicians such as Zana Lawrence, LZB, we have hip-hop, we have rock, country, soul, rap. We bring it all to you from the indie world. It's pure, straight performances of the indie world. Plus, bring you sports, we'll bring you issues impacting every part of our world, globally, locally, domestically. We're all about bringing information and setting a platform for people to call in. If you're looking for a thought-provoking, interactive show, programming, then check it out on Spreaker Network. We're Sime Mixlr Radio. If you want to hear more music, like Candy Rose, Zana Lawrence, you need to come and check us out. We are all here for you. We're about you. We're about our fans. We're about people who are looking for a platform to speak, to talk, to bring their own opinion that they feel like it would never be heard anywhere else. This is who we are. We are Sime Mixlr Radio. Check us out. You can also check us out on our website, sime.today. This is G.E. Shaw. Check it out, will you?
Are you an independent musician? How would you like to have your songs played on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening to right now? Join MusicSubmit.com and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's free to set up your account, and we guarantee your music will be considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com. Radio promotion for indie musicians.
Come on.
I love the smell of propaganda in the morning. I love the smell of propaganda in the morning. Any words you might say, I have out meanings. My public face is one of a few. Got a coffin full of bad news. I'm shoveling, throwing stones out of a glass world to cover it. It's not lying when you're writing history. We're turning negatives into positives and turning positives into truth. Never think you're alone, only rock reason. My dervish plays, holding many hands. If I keep it in the bag while you're drowning it, we can keep up and pretend it did not exist. Are you dizzy? Then consider you're so spun. We're turning negatives into positives and turning positives into truth. We're turning positives into negatives and turning negatives into truth. He had them on his own.
And we will be back for more. We'll be back for more later. More music every hour on the hour. This is G.E. Shaw. And I don't know about you, but as I told my co-host earlier today, man, it doesn't feel like winter wants to let go and give in to spring, does it, out there? I know, people, but I know these old bones, they feel the cold. And just want to give you a little bit of a weather forecast for the next few weeks. Well, actually, the next few days for people who live in Tacoma. Tomorrow, we're going to have more rain. I'm telling you, and drizzle, really? I'm telling you, does it feel like spring to you out there? Do it really? And don't to me. You know what I'm saying? I wish we would have some spring about now. I would be happy to see the spring coming in. But you know, it's not here yet. But for Thursday morning, 41 degrees, 52 by the afternoon, I hope so, and cloudy. On Friday, we have 46 degrees and rain. As my friend Alexa would tell me, it's rain, more rain, and rain. More rain with the high 40-something, and rain. So, normally I have Alexa giving the forecast, but hey, I'm going to make an effort to do it myself, okay? And I made a mistake. On Thursday, I didn't make a mistake as far as the rain, because guess what? Rain is coming! But we got 53 degrees on Thursday, 50 degrees on Friday. We have 55 on Saturday. Whoa, like a heat wave coming in. But guess what it's bringing? It's bringing rain and clouds. And for Sunday, how many people actually out there knew Sunday? This coming Sunday. Yeah, I'm talking about this coming Sunday. It's Easter. I just found out about 4 days ago. It snuck up on me too. That damn leap year screwed up everything. But here's the thing. How often do you find Easter Sunday on the same day as April Fools? And you know me. You know what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There are going to be some people out there, and you don't know who you are, that's going to be playing the April Fool's card, even on Easter. Really? I bet you they do. Just stay calm, stay cool about it out there. People celebrating Easter. It's a blessed day for people who believe in all that stuff and religion and everything. But, hey, remember, it is April Fool's too. You're going to get some crack jokes out there. That's just the way it is. We are human. We're fallen. That's just the way we go. But for everybody out there, and I'll wish you again on Friday, you have a happy and safe Easter out there. And for Easter, it will be 53 degrees, cloudy and raining. Monday, it will be 52 with Tuesday being 53, and guess what? Yep, you guessed it, more rain. Wednesday, 51 and rain. 52 degrees and rain. But there's a common denominator, though. It seems to be stabilizing and creeping up with the late night temperature staying in the high 30s into the low 40s. That should be a sign, hopefully, that here comes the spring. I hope so. And that's it for the weather out there. Woo, woo. Okay. Let's go on. What else we got going on in the news? We got a mother arrested after baby and toddler found dead in their car seat. Man, a baby and a toddler found dead in the car seat? Come on now. Let's see what this is all about. An Arizona mother is facing possible murder charge after her 2 young children were found dead in their car seats outside of their family home. That's a young mother too at that. This is reported through Yahoo News. Alex Lasker from AOL. AOL, are they still around? Man, AOL.com. Was arrested on Monday after authorities found the bodies of her 2 kids, 10 months old. It's a little one too. 10 months old. Man. Brooklyn. And her 2-year-old Chris were strapped in a vehicle outside of the home in a small town of Superior, Arizona. Just give me a few seconds out there, folks. I know. Just be patient. I just want to make sure I report the news the right way here. Okay? The Arizona Department of Children's Safety released a statement about the tragic case, saying that it had received 2 prior neglect reports involving Miss Brittany Vasquez and her children. Both complaints were filed in regard of Vasquez leaving her kids with their maternal grandmother, who was too old to properly care for them. Okay, that might be true. But how does that translate into neglect outside the fact you don't leave a 2-year-old and a 10-month-old baby out in the car, even though they were securely fastened in a car seat, out in the car by themselves, alone? So, neglect, yes. First-degree murder, that's going to be hard for me to work that one, even push it. And this is coming from somebody who loves kids and feels for kids of all ages, ethnicities, race, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, man, that's a sad one. But you know what? It's not a surprise, though. It's not even a shock by now to me. But hey, it's what it is, it looks like, in society. Anybody out there, you can give me a call at 253-617-5525. This is G.E. Shaw, and this is Sime Mixlr Radio Tonight. Tell me what you think about this. Man, what is going on with society today? Now, come on. This is, man, can't really grasp my head around that one. I really can't. Trump, boy, did you just get over that, man? I thought you was done with that. Man, He's still talking about building a wall to keep, as he put it once, the aliens from coming in to the state, into our country, really. So that's what Trump is going to do. President Trump has figured out who's going to pay. Trump has figured out who he's going to use to pay for that wall. Now tell me, who out there seen this one coming? I didn't. I didn't see this one coming at all. But Trump has figured it out. And who's going to pay for this wall of his? To keep Mexico from coming in. And I like the way that statement came through from Yahoo. David Knowles. He said, hit. It's not Mexico. Yeah, well, Mr. Knowles, you're right. Hint. It ain't Mexico. Trump has probably pushed the U.S. military to fund construction. So, okay, let's look at this. It's not like the military don't have anything else to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, people? I mean, outside of trying to defend this country, trying to take care of outside threats, both external as well as internal, okay? Because we have a lot of internal threats too. People just don't want to deal with that or acknowledge the fact that there's a lot of internal stuff going on in this country. You know, there's a possibility of this country is set up to implode. That's people I said that. Implode from within. But for another day, another topic, another discussion. So, our president-elect, our commander-in-chief, saying, saying, you know what? I got this. I know how we can do this. I know what's important. So what we're going to do, we're going to get the U.S. military to fund construction of the border wall. To fund construction of the border wall, which means basically it's the American people that's going to fund the construction of the border wall. And people are going to probably say, how you see that? How you figure that? How's American people going to be doing that? How are they going to fund this? Okay, he said military, not us, but check it out, people. Let's not get real. Let's get really real about this. Let's not get this twisted. We're going to be the ones paying for it. Why do I say that? Okay, this is why I say this, and I'm going to tell you why. So sit back, and I want you to just listen to the show. I'm going to break it down, hopefully, without getting too emotionally upset about this. Okay, we're going to get the military to fund the construction of the border wall. This is coming from Washington Post and CNN reporting this on Tuesday. And they cited their sources who requested anonymity. So, you know the source is basically coming out of the government. Either the Trump administration, which is dwindling down, or coming from our military. So, this is a hornet's nest. I can see why they plead anonymity. Okay? Anonymity. You know, anonymous. Okay? But the president is said to have suggested his idea to the military and pitched this to the military. Pitch this. Now, here's the commander-in-chief, our president-elect, who has to pitch this to the military. You know, his military leaders, commanders-in-chief, etc. Now, here's the thing. You're the commander-in-chief. So even you yourself? No. That's going to be a hard sell because you have to pitch it. You kidding me? Do you understand what I'm saying? He had to pitch this. And it's not like this is what I'm telling you to do. I'm the commander-in-chief. I can just tell you what to do and you're going to do it. No, he had to pitch this hard sell. So what do you think about that? 253-617-5525. You can also try to hit us up on our backup number, 253-330-6134. We will have further numbers coming in, but until then, you can reach us at either one of those numbers, phone numbers, for callback. You can even text us if you don't want to talk to us, okay? But here's the thing. He's saying the military is going to fund this. Well, here's the thing. Who's funding the military? The military? Oh, that's right. We got a reserve back there that funds the military, that allows them the money to fund this building, this erection of the wall to keep illegals out of America. Now, here's the thing. Are you going to build this wall to the extent that it takes care of both the east, the south, the west? Hey, the Pacific Northwest, especially, because it's easy coming through the Pacific Northwest, West Coast. Or we just going to worry about the Midwestern borders along with the East borders. Whichever is more significant as far as Trump's mind, or where are they coming in from the border? Because they're going to be coming in from the border on the West Coast, California to be exact, around that area. Okay? So, we're going to spend countless, and it's not going to be a couple 100,000? Come on. That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. We're going to be talking about in the neighborhoods about, $1 million, millions. It might even approach $1 billion. I don't know, but it's possible. I really think it's possible, don't you? Yeah. And I'm trying to bring the volume down because I know I'm kind of getting emotional again. And I got to bring it down a level. I understand that. I'm trying to bring it down a level. But come on, people. We fund the military. All the surplus goods we got going from the factories, just like we did back in World War I and II, just throughout the wars we had, no matter where they were taken, it's the military, it's the American people providing all the sweat. And I know the military provides all that sweat, tear, and bloodshed to protect this country. I understand that. But should we be required to fund the military, who we're funding the military, and the military is funding the construction of these walls? So what do you think? Is this really as important as dealing with the stuff that's going on inside our country? We got so many social... I don't even think saying social issues is going to really solve the problem. We got so many social catastrophic events going on that could tear this country apart. Come on, you don't really want me to get started because it's true. I didn't say I was an advocate of all Black Lives Matter, but you know what? I just look at it this way. All lives matter no matter who they are. Black lives seem to be the ones right now on the forefront. And as an African American, I understand where that comes from. I grew up, during a time where civil unrest happened. I wasn't that far removed from the civil rights movement. So I understand. But we got a lot of people out there dying for stupid, idiotic, crazy, ridiculous reasons that should never happen. That's my take. That's my feel about that. I know a lot of people feel the same way. Come on. It ain't just me, people. You know it. You know it's true. But getting back to this. Trump border wall prototypes. This guy even has the prototypes already set up. Blueprints of prototypes on how he wanted to create the Donald. Really? Are they going to put the Donald Trump wall and put it in print? Put an emblem? This is Donald Trump's wall. Not the United States wall. Not the wall to keep illegal aliens or illegal terrorists from hitting the United States. And I'm for that. I understand that part. But it's going to be Donald Trump's wall. So does that mean it finally has came clear to a lot of people that this is Donald Trump's conglomerate, the United States of America? Sweet land, 'tis a thee. Or is it sweet land, 'tis a Trump? Okay. But let's go on back to this idea that the military should pitch in to fund the border wall to both Defense Secretary Jim Mattis and House Speaker Paul Ryan. The Post respected. I mean, not respected. As respected Post, I understand that. But the Post reported. This is what President Trump tried to sell. The move comes after Trump failed to secure nearly enough funding from the Congress. I wonder why. Huh? Wonder why that happened. Wonder why Congress didn't okay and get the amount of votes that you needed to okay this funding. Wonder why. It's not like we don't have other issues with the tax reform. Okay? We talked about that earlier. It's not like we don't have issues with that. Oh. Forgot. We got issues with trending upward of the homeless population. Hey. I will talk about that later on too. Because we have a new population. The hidden population is what I call it. Of the homeless population. But we'll get to that some other day too. Man, we have a lot of social issues. Problematic issues out there. Man. A man like me who believes in all this stuff, advocate and everything. Man, if people took me seriously, boy, I could make some serious money off of this. A lot of social advocates could, boy, because we seem to be the only ones that really try to call it the way it is, you know? Like I said, this man is... And you wonder why Congress would not fund this, would not sign this over. From kind of in the recent sign of the omnibus spending bill. He failed to get this. Well, here's why he failed. I mean, come on. $25 billion, dude. Are you really seriously thought that was going to pass? Well, you know, it probably have. We had more enough. But see, the problem is right now, the Republicans are losing seats. They ain't got that same stranglehold that they thought they had when they first brought him into office. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Trump is selling some wolf tickets, people out there. They selling the wolf tickets. I like the way they said it, though. Trump floats the idea by the military. You know, when someone say they floating it by or they trying to slide it by, they even know themselves. This ain't gonna fly. This ain't gonna work. Oh, boy. At Tuesday briefing, the White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders sidestepped a question about whether having a military wall constructed posed constitutional issues. A question about whether having the military wall construction posed a constitutional issue. Oh, no, posed constitutional issues. and gave a glass half full type scenario or assessment, as she put it, of where the president's signature campaign promise currently stands. So, okay, she gave the half glass, half full, half not scenario, the assessment behind that. But the president's signature campaign promise. Well, come on. A lot of people think that promise is going to get passed. Seriously. And then you're going to try to pass it through the military and say that the military funding this? Come on. Most of the people in the military know that they ain't funding this. This money is coming from the American people. Now, this is something that Sarah said. I don't know why I call you Sarah. Sarah Sanders stated. I can't go into specifics at this point. So, I can't go into specifics of that at this point. But I can tell you, though, that the continuation of building the wall is ongoing. And we're going to continue moving forward in that process. Sanders said. The House Press Secretary. Now, you know what? I feel sorry for Miss Sanders. I really do. Or anybody in that position, not just her. Being the White House Press Secretary, having to have to get up there in front of all these reporters and the nation, and with a straight face say, hey, look, it's going to happen. It's ongoing. And yes, we tried to get the military funding for this construction of the wall. Come on, I'm pretty sure she knows in the back of her mind, man, what is this guy talking about? What is this guy doing? And I like the way, hey, it's going to create jobs. It's going to create jobs. So what are you saying? The military is creating these jobs for civilians, or the military creating these jobs for the military to entice more individuals to enlist, because it's going to be a secure income for years. So when this wall is conceivably built, are they going to also keep them in the military, or give them, or make them outside contractors to maintain the wall? How's that going to work? I'd like to know. I really would. We will continue that discussion as more news come about on that, because I am interested. I'm curious. I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there is curious too. But we can sit there and talk about it, debate it ourselves, you know. I am game for that debate. And we're going to get back and talk about what happened with the firing that Trump, who was it he fired? He fired somebody. It was another person from his cabinet, though, which is, I think, kind of interesting, considering that it's just dwindling down. All these firings are going on. And no one's really wanting to talk about it that much, which I think is kind of interesting, considering that nobody's really that eager to talk about it. Now, I might have not seen that, but I could have sworn that our president-elect did fire somebody else. I seen the feed come through. I'm still trying to search the feed where I seen that at. So, when I find that feed, I will get back with you with that. You would think that feed would be all over the place, considering that, to me, it was a very important feed. Right, people out there listening? Anybody out there listening, let me know. Email us, upshaw@gmail.com or sime.info@sime.today, and we will get back with you normally within 24 hours. That is a promise that we plan on keeping. So, what else is going on? There's a lot of stuff coming in right now on these news feeds. I get them from everywhere, people. I get them where they all come. I take a look at them, I decipher them as quick as I can, and I make judgments on what we should be talking about in the upcoming days, hours, even weeks of this show. This is just what we do. And I know a lot of people say, hey, I'm bored, I listen to you, man. But hey, if you want to talk, give us a call. I like that. If you want to talk, give us a call. Saudi Arabia is facing U.S. losses over September 11 attacks. And we're just now getting to that. This happened. A U.S. judge Wednesday rejected Saudi Arabia's bid to dismiss lawsuits claiming that it helped plan the September 11, 2001 attacks. Well, if I'm a bad guy too, I'm not going to sit there and say I did it. Would you? But it's amazing how long it's taken to get to this point. That's going to be something we will talk about on the next evening hour, Rhani D Chae on Sime MIXLR Radio Tonight. That's what I do want to talk about, and I will mark it down as something that I want to get into a little bit more deeper. Trump taps doctor, a decorated diver, to rescue Veterans Affairs. Oh, I think that's what came through. That makes sense now. He fired the director of Veteran Affairs, and now he taps a doctor, a decorated diver, to handle the Veteran Affairs and rescue it. I will be looking into that, and you will be seeing a blog post on that probably in the next 2 or 3 days, or at least by next week, people. Because how many people has Trump let go of, or people have retired or left the Trump administration over the last, 2 or 3 months? And we want to blame and talk about Obama and all the stuff that's going on with this president? I mean, the president we just let, that just retired 17 months ago? Come on. There's so much stuff going on right now. Even if that was the truth about his certificate, birth certificate, man, he's no longer here. He's no longer the president. So let's just talk about something that we can control right now. Seriously. This is G.E. Shaw. I'll be back. And whatever long it takes for me to calm down, But no, this is G.E. Shaw. This is Fairy Tales.
Talk down. Maybe this is fiction and we're characters that someone forgot to write about. Maybe you love me, maybe the words just get lost. Maybe you don't see, honey, that your fears starting to control all your thoughts. 'Cause one day, someday, one day, some way, I hope that you see me the way I see you. One day, someday, one day, some way, I hope that you see me the way I see you. We are all the same. Just trying to get through these days. But we are all the same. It's only love. It's only love. So maybe it's true. Maybe no one ever really knew all about you. Or maybe they knew, but you shine so brightly they just didn't know what to do. And maybe it's true. Maybe it's me that sees you for everything you are and that you want to be. Maybe, darling, that's just the way the world was meant to be. 'Cause one day, someday, one day, some way, I hope that you see me the way I see you. One day, someday, one day, some way, I hope that you see me the way I see you. 'Cause we are all the same. Trying to make it through these days. But we are all the same. It's only love, it's only love. And it's only love. So it's one step forward because we've got to stop looking back. And it's one last heartache. Together it's possible if we take a stand. So if you see me for me, I promise I will see you for only you. So that one day together, we can see this through. So that one day together, we will see only our truth. No more heartache and no more pain. And only love, and only love, and only love will remain. 'Cause it's only love, it's only love, it's only love, it's only one day.
And yes, we're back with the best. And yes, this is Candy Rose featuring Ian Massey Harris.
Tired of all the fighting, I'm sighing. Why do we hurt each other? So sick of crying and trying. There's no way we'll last forever. soon you'll see, 'cause Lord knows where you go when you're gone in your head when I'm next to you. I see you, but you don't see me, and I go where you go if I knew how to follow you. Show me you lead, but I'm not where you want to be. But I'm the best you see. This hustle alone, you can't see me up, have to smash me down. Our love has taken its toll, right? Its cousin took it all. I got nothing left, it took it all, and I can't recall the last time I put a smile on your face, and you don't care if I'm happy, so I'm giving you space, 'cause love knows where you go when you're gone in your head when I'm next to you. I see you, but you don't see me, and I go where you go if I knew how to follow you. Show me you lead, but I'm not where you want to be. But I'm the best you see. Yeah, I'm the best. And it got harder and harder to be the one to make this call, be the one to end it all. I kept hoping you'd realize I was the best. I'm the best you ever had. I'm the best you ever had. I'm the best you ever had. And I'm tired, of trying, This love is exhausting. I'm calling time. I'm so tired, 'cause you'll never realize. You'll never realize I was the best. I'm the best you ever had.
They gave you bad news, you're feeling the blues. It feels like your world's crashing in. Then a song came on, and now the fear is gone. You got the strength to do it again.
smoking hot. You made it through, you're back in the game. Back in the game, music makes you go strong. It's the drug that heals your soul. Go strong, takes all your fears away. It builds you up, it makes you whole. It feels just like that song, no matter. Come what may, come what may. So scared and yet so strong. You fought this thing for so long. I guess the heroes fear, but let's get one thing clear. You ace the test that makes you the best. When you were weak, sometimes things look bleak. They got you down so you could hardly move. But the music came alive. It's the stuff that makes you thrive. You're on the stage and you're starting to groove. Starting a groove, music makes you go strong. It's the drug that heals your soul. Go strong, takes all your fears away. It builds you up, makes you whole. You feel just like that song, no matter. Come what may, music makes you go strong. It's the drug that heals your soul. Go strong, takes all your fears away. It builds you up, it makes you whole. You feel just like that song, no matter. Come what may, come what may, come what may, come what may.
Bury me down. I'm halfway home, halfway to the ground. Got right, stumble, stutter and mumble. Amsterdam Avenue, totter and tumble. Tired of this city, tired of pretty. Taking it, faking it, strung out on pity. Find me with empty eyes, heavy as the day I tried. Bury me down, bury me down. I'm halfway home, halfway to the ground. Tired and shaking, dried out dreams repeating and breaking. Boneyard names and broke down chains, Babylon, Bedlam and ricochet fame. Find me with empty eyes, heavy as the day I died. child, we both will drown. Our grief is past its time. All black and roses now. Your day is done. Your sins and both. Oh child, you have to let me go. Oh child, we both will drown. Bury me down. Bury me down.
Dash, we way live.
Check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it, I'm super cool with it. You know I'm smooth with it. Check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it, super sophisticated, 100% irate. Consistent, I'm on my business, I get it. I shine on them like a Myers, I kill it. Check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it, check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it.
Gon' dock my style to under that. Talk down like no coming back. Performance max, so dumb the track. Run through packs like a running back. Bruno say he a dangerous man with the money in his pocket. Well, I'm opposite. For a meal, I'm about it. I'm here without it. One thing I really got it. Dropped it and got it again. Catch me on Sunset and drop plum lake when the cropping begin. Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, walking pigeon and they hate it. Who say money don't buy love? Well, it's a damn sugar down payment. Ain't for the fellas, all them jealous spoon faces, babies. For the underdog, they counted out. Ain't enough hours in a day, G. Ain't got shit to prove. I just choose to make a statement. I refuse to lose, so I stay in their faces like braces. So unorthodox, my change up. Coming down, I came up. Losing count, getting paper cuts. Might cruise the loop in a draping book. Ball fade or tapered up. Back to shades, the gangsta strut. Ran it up, the game is fucked. My haters,
check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it, I'm super cool with it. You know I'm smooth with it. Check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it, super sophisticated, 100% irate. Consistent, I'm on my business, I get it. I shine on them like a Myers, I kill it. Check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it, check out my suave and my debonair.
I'm super suave and sophisticated, cool, calm, and collected ways with exemplary taste to distinguished player that's cultivated. My style is distinctive and it could never be duplicated. The art of seduction to me is something that's overrated. The cut of my jib is what really keep ladies captivated. It's money I'm stacking daily, keeping me motivated. Some suckers keep hating, but while I'm winning, they losing. Cause all they women be choosing, cause my cologne be a rookie. I'm like that boy Lil O, cause real players get chose. Wrestling love the 3-2, Big Hawk and Big Mo. I'm regal like and grandiose, casket sharp from head to toe. Citrus blends and amber nose, projecting up for my skin and clothes. Things spruced up and dapper down, sauced up with swagger now, bossed up and ballin' now, sauce dripping up off me now. Yeah, and I be dressing so elegant, conversation so eloquent. Man, your boy set the precedent.
Check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it, I'm super cool with it. You know I'm smooth with it. Check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it, super sophisticated, 100% irate. Consistent, I'm on my business, I get it. I shine on them like a Myers, I kill it. Check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it, check out my suave and my debonair. Look at it.
Yo, find that white thing with a pretty red. I'm about to give all these haters the blues. Got a horseshoe on the back of these jeans, a red all up under my shoes. Got purple like a bruise. People watch me like the news. No cape, but I'm super cool. No baby oil, super smooth. No propellers, but I fly too. She like my swag, she like my debonair. She said I'm hella player. Kiss the next so I can elevate her. I'ma make her come for the elevator. I don't think that I'ma see her later, so I smash like it's my last time. But I doubt it though, cause I'm highly rated. I'm about business and about my cash. Ho.
You try to rev up my engine, take my body to another dimension, but I wouldn't give in no rose-tinted, skewed vision. Oh, led me to the wrong conclusions. Blind eyes disguised. Now it's all in the light. Now I see. Now I see. Now I see your shadow on these walls. Now I see. Now I see. Now I see your shadow on these walls. Your shadow on these walls. Now I see. Now I see. Now I see your shadow on these walls. Now I see. Now I see. Now I see your shadow on these walls.
And we're coming to an end of another night on Sime MIXLR Radio Tonight for this week ending March the 28th. I will be back on Thursday for a special show, Arthur's Corner, but we now changed it to the Arthur's Hour. And on Friday, let's talk sports, and ending up Friday evening with Friday night MIXLR Music Mix. Until then, this is G.E. Shaw, and you have a good night. We'll be closing with Honey Padre, his demon, and my boy Tacoma own Philip Sharp Skills Jacob for the writers only. And I'll be back with closing words. This is G.E. Shaw.
If I told you about a guy who ain't never need a reason to take a life overnight just to cope with his demons, posted up on the block by the block from Artesia, packing heat like the winter cause the homie never freezing. Every day is a fight for his rights and his freedom. He wanna leave but he can't cause he know his niggas need him. Not a fan of his pops cause the nigga always leaving. And if worse come to worse, he gon' leave his mama grieving. See, homie ain't a punk, but it's obvious how he's in fear of the here and now, so take a bow. You the reason why he won't wake up now, to the shots ringing out in the middle of the night, as the soul takes flight to a much better place where everything's alright. They say God will give no man more than he can bear, and that he works in mysterious ways. You see, he comes from a place where his demons visit him on the regular. Whether violent or secular, at a moment's known as a trigger-happy heathen is the reason he's no longer breathing, if you let the media paint that picture. His roads have never been paved unless one straight to his grave, and the captivity of negativity that consumes him is deeply rooted within. The same lies that were told to him, he's now preaching to them. He was told his future's bright, but now the light's gotten quite dim. Long nights and short days, new whips but the same slaves. I'm not the greatest at spelling, but I was taught that you can't spell community without unity, and quite frankly, that still stands true to this day. Nevertheless, he needs more, a product of his environment, rich in the world, but spiritually he's poor. It's like his demons need him and he needs them to survive. Physically and mentally deprived, the lack of love teaches him that everyone's a snake in disguise. It's time to open your eyes and realize that we can't do this without one another. Put the guns down, Chicago. Peace. From here to the Middle East.
Controversial like passes from Russell Wilson. Going beast mode through the pain, then build some real skin. Stomach that died, the life chances was real slim. Feel the weight by watching me work, that's how you build gems. Something like sapphires. Gotta crack through the rock to find a fat diamond. Hit my back grinding, up against the wall, hard place if you lack fighting. Learn how to keep my vision with no backlighting. Not recommended reading, my recollections bleeding. Due to some stressful seasons, rather have a restful evening. Wilderness is extra bitter when you're used to Egypt, but the training camps demanded when you next to lead them. The stakes vexing vegans, and meetings only get worse when you start to test the legion of those that arrest the region. If your motives is shallow, you better stretch your reasons. Olympian discipline, cause it takes the best to beat them.
This is for the riders only. Been to hell and back and we survived it, homie. Focused on the mission like some blinders on me. Heading to the top and the driver's lonely. This for the riders only. Been to hell and back and we survived it, homie. Focused on the mission like some blinders on me. Heading to the top and the driver's lonely.
All black everything. Trainers made me a pit, attack everything. Battling enemy is easier to catch the rain. Walking on hot coals, I learned to sweat the flame. The power keeps you from flinching whenever weapons aim. Father orders my steps, I never trek in vain. Cataclysmic with wisdom enough to wreck a train. Confident on the turf as if I rep the gang. Never overstep the lane. I raise rebels to levels that interject the name. Kill vultures, shift culture without a speck of fame. I'm so focused, no notice to any second lane. Only running with true soldiers that be deflecting games. The conditions of this country is a hellish change. Not fake selfies are happy while we embellish pain. So in love with the green, so has a relish stain. So I'm catching them up to those where letters rain.
This is for the riders only. Been to hell and back and we survived it, homie. Focused on the mission like some blinders on me. Heading to the top and the driver's lonely. This for the riders only. Been to hell and back and we survived it, homie. Focused on the mission like some blinders on me. Heading to the top and the driver's lonely.
I'm nothing without discipline. 4 a.m. with the bars, the grind's militant. Cocoon of my process is caterpillar spit. In Cancun with some bosses, we on some iller-ish. Finna fry some bigger fish. Hard to hit the game winner when the liquor swish. Keep a strict diet cause the training's rigorous. Stay close to the vine, chewing some licorice. Bound to hit the right target when the trigger's pitched. The heat I provide will make your dinner crisp. The load on my back will leave you with thinner disc. Foes steer clear of my streams just like some swimmer piss. Offer the lower cheeks when life gives a bitter kiss. The dream's likely to die if you live in bitterness. Focus on what I got, thankful for the giver's gifts. Taking bigger risks while full of its inner bliss. Accurate lifestyle for me is hit or miss.
This is for the riders only. Been to hell and back and we survived it, homie. Focused on the mission like some blinders on me. Heading to the top and the driver's lonely. This is for the riders only. Been to hell and back and we survived it, homie. Focused on the mission like some blinders on me. Heading to the top and the driver's lonely.
Are you an independent musician? How would you like to have your songs played on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening to right now? Join MusicSubmit.com and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's free to set up your account, and we guarantee your music will be considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com, radio promotion for indie musicians.
Well, that's it for tonight. This is G.E. Shaw, Sime Mixlr Radio Tonight, saying God bless, have a good night, and look to the sky. You never know. Your prayers may get answered. This is G.E. Shaw.